Oops, that first one broke. That's totally fine though. They all go into the same place anyway. This is my favorite one-pan breakfast to make. All right, so you start with your eggs. Next, we have these biscuits. I love using these to cook. So we're just gonna open up this can. Nice and easy. These are just beautiful. So I'm gonna get all these biscuits out. And then I'm gonna show you what I do with these. All right, so these are pretty big pieces here. But all we're gonna do, we're gonna cut these in 4. So we just have like little pieces of this beautiful biscuit dough. And then we're gonna drop them in. Just wherever they fall is completely fine. All right. You can use as much or as little as you like. I usually use about half the can. But you can also use more. All right, this looks pretty so far. This is a great, easy breakfast. It can feed your whole family. And I just love using these biscuits. It's a staple in my house. All right, that looks perfect. So we're gonna save these other biscuits, okay? You don't wanna be wasting any of these. So next, we're gonna take some bologna. We have the original bologna, okay? I always have this in my fridge. My kids just love it. So what we're gonna do here, get our handy dandy kitchen scissors, and we're just gonna cut this too. We're gonna cut it up into little pieces. Sometimes I just like using bologna better than I like using the bacon. And then we're just gonna spread these out and put them all around our little breakfast casserole. And you know what? If you don't like bologna, you could leave it out. You can make this vegetarian if you like. But I always like having a little extra protein in my breakfast. Help me get through my day. Good, strong start. And you see here, I just used 3 pieces of bologna, okay? It gives a great flavor. My kids love it. All right. And again, if you want more meat, put more meat. You can also add sausage or bacon, even some other deli meat, whatever you have lying around in your fridge. It's totally however you like. Next, we're gonna take a little bit of cheese. I just have some cheddar cheese here, and we're just gonna sprinkle this all around right on top, like so. And you know what? I really love cheese, so I'm gonna put a little bit extra. Just like that. You know what? We're just gonna use the whole rest of this. Why not? There can never be enough cheese. All right. Almost done here. We're gonna use a little bit of parsley. Gotta have some vegetables. I know it's the dry kind, but it still counts. There we go. Gives it a nice little flavor too. A little bit of Himalayan pink sea salt. It's real good. My doctor told me it's better for my heart too. All right, and then lastly, we're gonna put a little bit of butter on top. You need a little bit of butter, help those biscuits cook. And you know what? We got some healthy fat in here, and that's what we want. Just right on top like that. I think I'm gonna do about 8 squares of butter here. And then that's it. We're gonna take this, we're gonna put it in the oven, 375 for about 20 minutes, and then we're gonna cut into this delicious breakfast casserole. Y'all, we have our breakfast casserole here. I took this out of the oven about 10 minutes ago, just so it could cool off enough for me to cut into it. But you see we have these beautiful biscuits that rose. We have our bologna, our eggs. So we're just gonna cut a nice little slice of this. My family loves this breakfast. It's still a little hot. We get everything in one dish. We got our meat, our bread. It's like a beautiful, beautiful breakfast casserole. You can customize however you'd like. There we go. We have all of our beautiful layers. So we're just gonna put this right here. We're gonna cut into this. This is looking so beautiful. We have our biscuits cooked perfectly. We have our eggs cooked perfectly. I'm gonna get a little bite of everything. A little bit of that biscuit, a little bit of that egg. It's hot. That is so good. Delicious.